Ever wonder why certain celebrities never seem to be at Diddy's famous parties? Turns out it wasn't because they weren't invited.
If you can't, I mean, my is small, but I can still see it. But when you can't, what I'm saying is...
From Katt Williams rejecting $50 million 4 times to Eminem literally calling Diddy a freaky ass nigga, some stars were clapping in these parties while others were getting clapped themselves.
They had a recording of Meek and Diddy
making love?
Ew. I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
What?
Yo, wait a minute. Wait,
You didn't hear this?
No!
Does that sound authentic?
Play it for him
absolutely.
again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just really give it a good listen.
They saw something the rest of us missed until now. Because when 50 Cent starts warning young artists to stay away from someone's freaky parties, you know there's more to the story than champagne and networking. So who are these celebs who said no to the Diddy party invitation, and why this invitation card is making rounds on the internet? Let's get straight into the video. So Katt Williams, you know, the guy who never met a controversial topic he wouldn't tackle, decided to confess that had everyone choking on their drinks. This man straight up admitted he turned down $50 million. Not once, not twice, but 4 different times. And his reason? To protect his integrity and keep his hole safe.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. Right? I did.
Yeah.
I did. Stand to the receipt for everything I'm telling you. That's why I get sales.
Now listen, when someone's willing to walk away from life-changing money multiple times, that's not just having principles, that's having inside information. Katt basically told the world, you gotta say no when Diddy invites you to one of his parties. It's not just a regular party. The way he said it, like he was warning people away from a house fire they couldn't see yet. But apparently, Ice Cube had already been playing it smart for years. Now, Ice Cube kept it simple and devastating. During an interview, he just flat out said, I've never attended a Diddy party.
Almost 40 years rocking the mic. You still killing it, goddamn. And I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party, motherfuckers.
No explanation, no elaborate excuse, just pure, unfiltered nope in his tone, like he was proud of dodging that bullet. But if you thought that was direct, wait until you hear what Eminem buried in his lyrics. So Eminem, the master of saying what others won't, decided to get creative with his shade. In a diss track, he called Diddy a rapper instead of a rapper. Yeah, you heard that right.
So many essays. Wait, never leave out a beat.
Diddy? Oh, get it? That's crazy. There was an Eminem bar, Eminem song. He calls himself a rapper with R-A-P-E-R. Oh, he wouldn't leave out the other P, did he?
Oh, so like an R-A-P-E-R. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
So R-A-P-E-R, not
obviously.
Rapper.
Yeah, obviously.
Got so many essays. Wait,
he says, I have so many S8. Like,
Why'd you move to LA?
Home for the kids.
I'm Michael Jordan.
so he's calling out that he knows about something else going down at these Diddy parties.
He also dropped the line about knowing something else is happening at Diddy's parties that the public doesn't see. When Eminem, the guy who built his career on calling out everyone, starts hinting at dark secrets, you better believe people were listening. But while Eminem was dropping cryptic bars, 50 Cent was about to blow the whole thing wide open. Now, 50 Cent didn't just decline Diddy's invites, he made it his personal mission to warn everyone else. This man said Diddy do it, and had people questioning everything they thought they knew.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually. But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to the party.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day?
I'm just not with all that flippy shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
50 straight up admitted, I never went to those parties because I wasn't into the freaky things that were going on. He called himself basic and normal compared to what was happening behind those doors. And the kicker, he said other celebrities were scared to speak up because they were part of it. Well, we know who these celebs are, but before I name them, I want to talk about an artist who not only declined Diddy party invitation, but his song She Knows broke the entire internet for having cryptic lyrics in it. So, J. Cole's evolution from Diddy fan to distant observer tells a whole story in just a few lyrics. In one of his songs, he mentioned that his last fight was with Puff Daddy and explained how he used to look up to him.
When J. Cole said this about Diddy.
My last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who was my favorite rapper was Puff. Back then I ain't know shit, now I know too much.
But then came the line that hit differently. Now I know too much. That's not the kind of thing you say about someone unless you've seen behind the curtain and didn't like what was there. J. Cole never confirmed attending any parties, and based on his lyrics, it seems like he made the smart choice to keep his distance. Now, you might be wondering and saying, but Eric's, J. Cole is known for keeping his distance from controversial celebs like Diddy, right? Well, that's not only the case for J. Cole, because when it comes to keeping distance from Diddy, I guess Harry Styles tops that list. Now, during his One Direction days, Harry Styles made a choice that probably saved him years of headaches.
Your interview earlier, you met P. Diddy and Jay-Z. Is that the coolest moment? Is that the coolest moment?
Well, these two went to a gangster party. Yeah, full of watchers and bitches. I just went for a quiet dinner, so I didn't meet P. Diddy so much.
Okay.
While the rest of his bandmates went to meet Diddy at a party, Harry chose to go to a quiet dinner instead. One small decision that meant he never crossed paths with all this chaos. And Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey managed to make declining Diddy's invites sound like a comedy bit, but the message underneath was crystal clear.
Why don't you party with me for your birthday, man? We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party, and you know me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother, eyes.
Diddy wants to party, but you gotta tell him no.
Oh yeah, well you do gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. Take that.
In a lighthearted interview, he joked about having to say no when Diddy personally invited him to his birthday party. Jim laughed about it, but the subtext was serious. He's never been to any of Diddy's parties, and he's perfectly fine keeping it that way. When comedians start turning your party invites into punchlines, that's probably not the kind of press you want, you know. So, what do you think? Were these celebrities just lucky with their timing? Or did they have some serious foresight about what was really going down? Do you believe their choices were based on foresight, personal values, or simply different social circles? How do these individual decisions reflect broader shifts in celebrity culture?
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Boy, get up! Get up! You got this. Get up!